We are going to see how fast this old thing can go. Oh, that's cool. Listen to the sound it makes. Oh my god, that's so cool. Three gears is all you need when you have 330 horsepower and a V12 at your disposal. This is not a Ferrari or a Porsche, and it most certainly won't get you around the Nürburgring anywhere near as quickly as those two. But it will get you around in absolute comfort. This vehicle has credentials for days, but it doesn't shout about them. It whispers softly over a glass of sherry in front of a fireplace. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Jaguar XJR-S. Whilst this particular XJR-S is a 92 model, the XJR-S itself has been around since 1975. This car's job was to replace the gorgeous E-Type. So why did they come out with something that looked a bit like a bar of soap with headlights? Despite the fact that the British public had to learn to love this car, it is actually very clever underneath. Early vehicles came with a 5.3 litre V12 under the bonnet, and more sound deadening in the cockpit than a recording studio. However, this car is not just a normal XJR-S, it's an XJR-S. Now these were produced in very small numbers and come with Tom Walkinshaw built 6 litre V12 engines, exclusive ignitions, XJR-S specific cold air intakes with low restriction exhausts. They also have additional anti-roll bars fitted rear and front, producing 30 horsepower more than the standard XJR-S. This is not a sports car, it's a Grand Tourer, a lounge on wheels designed to go continent hopping with ease, as long as there weren't too many corners along the way. If you can believe it, Jaguar made this car from 75 all the way up to 1996, giving it a 21-year production run. And it changed quite a lot during those 21 years as well. I mean, in the early 80s, they gave it a newer, more efficient V12 and also introduced the AJ6 engine. The AJ6 was a more sensible option, a 6-cylinder engine for those who didn't happen to own their own oil rig. I cannot believe that I'm saying this, but the owner has actually said that I can drive this car. Frameless doors, I love them, I love them. Oh, this thing is beautiful. Oh my gosh. It is so comfy in this car that I could actually fall asleep right here. Mind your head. Ladies and gentlemen, it's actually my turn to have a go in this car. I cannot believe he's letting me do this. So handbrake goes up and then it's dropped. Just like, it's weird how Jag handbrakes work. Oh my gosh. One of the most expensive cars I've ever driven. At least the indicator's on the right side, unlike the Accord Aero deck. Oh God, it's so nice to be back in a Jag. The bonnet on this is so long. I feel like I'm piloting a barge, man. Turning circle. Can we make it? Can we make it? Yes, we can. This makes me miss my old XK8. The steering is so light, it's like I can barely even feel the road beneath me. I have to put no effort in. I can turn the wheel with a finger, you know? Be very careful with the beautiful old car, Louis. I'm gonna put my foot down, lads. Oh, this is just nice. This is so refined and so comfy. I know this isn't necessarily a good thing, but I could genuinely fall asleep in here. Lots and lots of 3-point turns in this because the turning circle is orbital. Oh, I just caught a reflection. This thing is gorgeous. We're gonna launch, lads. We're gonna launch. 3, 2, 1. Oh, good Lord! Good Lord above, that thing flies. It flies. It's so deceptive because it looks so stately, like a dignified count. But then you put your foot down and it just goes like a monster. One thing that's really interesting is the power is smooth. It's not necessarily a kick in the back. It's more like an inevitable process. Oh, it's wonderful. This vehicle is incredible. It does yaw a little bit when you brake hard, so we'll be careful with that in the future. In 1988, one of the biggest changes happened. Jaguar chopped the roof off. The convertible XJR-S looked a lot like one of these with the roof chopped off, but it worked. Sales doubled. Now, this particular Jag comes from 1992, and by then Ford had already taken over Jaguar, introducing such novel concepts as management structures, quality control. All of a sudden, things fitted properly. The car didn't catch fire every other Tuesday, and you could no longer get rust as a factory option. Now, this car is fitted with the V12 engine. Not as sensible as a V6, I grant you, but it gives this 3-speed automatic car 330 horsepower. This vehicle is incredibly well equipped. Electric windows, electric mirrors, heated seats that can be electrically adjusted, cruise control that literally just clamps down on the accelerator cable. It also has a lot of the same switchgear from the XJ220 supercar. Here's a comparison. I spoke to the owner and he said that he gets between 6 and 7 miles per gallon. He's never seen that figure higher than 10. Crikey. On the move, this car feels like a long-legged luxury cruiser. The steering is light, the ride is soft, and the brakes have the gentle urgency of a butler waking you up for breakfast. The XJR-S then is the vehicular embodiment of grace, pace, and sophistication. A machine that concerns itself only with isolating its occupants from the harsh realities of the outside world, as well as hopefully numbing the pain of those maintenance costs. Corners? Well, this car will do them, but it does so with the same cadence as a pensioner navigating a garden centre parking lot. Carefully, with a great deal of disdain. But just look at this car. By the early 90s, the XJR-S had finally matured into its own skin. Gone were the ugly black bumpers, the fussy rear windows, and the weird rubber spoiler thing they had going on. At this stage, the car finally feels elegant. In 1996, the XJR-S was replaced by the XK8, a car that was designed on CAD instead of with a hangover. Whilst the XK8 was most certainly prettier, it didn't have the same whiff of weird Britishness about it. Gone were the days of tweed jackets, mysterious electrical faults, and gin. Today, values on cars like this XJR-S are only going up because people finally realise what this is. A deeply charismatic, gorgeously flawed luxury liner that rewards the driver, as long as you have good breakdown cover. The XJR-S, much like a lot of classic cars, was never perfect, but that's what makes it brilliant. It isn't a car that shouts, it's a car that murmurs, and what it says is, I may be old, but I still have style, and I can still go like stink. It's not a sports car, it's not a muscle car. This one isn't even that reliable of a car. It's done a third of its miles on the back of a recovery truck. But it is a Jag. And sometimes, my friends, that's the point. If you or someone that you know has an interesting car from days gone by like this, get in touch because I'd love to come out and film it. Now, I want to thank the owner of this vehicle for letting me spend some time with it, for being brave enough to let me sit behind the driver's seat. If you enjoyed the video, please hit subscribe because there's a lot more coming just like this.